I'm honored to address you today as we continue our sacred work of nurturing the next generation of Jewish thinkers, leaders, and community members. Our schools are not merely educational institutions, they are living ecosystems where Torah values, academic excellence, identity formation, and community building intersect daily. Manette focused in particular, on two aspects of the focus of JEIC and IR. She unpacked student-centered and God-centered. So I want to focus a little more on CC, culture change. The concept of alignment, hitlachdut in Hebrew, speaks to bringing together disparate elements into harmonious relationship. In our schools, this alignment is not just beneficial, but essential for meaningful change and growth. Our schools comprise many interconnected components. We have students and their families, faculty and staff, board members and leadership, curriculum and programming, physical spaces and resources, community partnerships, mission, and vision. When these elements operate in isolation or at cross purposes, even the most well-intentioned efforts falter. True transformation occurs when these components move together with shared purpose and understanding. Remember the wisdom of Mishlei, Proverbs 29:18. Be'en chazon ipara am. Without vision, the people perish. It is well worth taking time to reinvigorate your school's founding vision. What Jewish values form your foundation? What does success look like for your graduates? The answers must resonate across your entire community. Create opportunities for stakeholders to connect with this vision personally. When parents, teachers, board members, and even students can articulate how they play an individual role and contribute to the larger purpose, alignment begins naturally, organically. The spaces between components often hold the key to alignment. Regular, transparent communication builds trust and can prevent misunderstandings that can derail process and progress and growth. We talked about this in our session, actually, earlier today. Consider how our communication structures either bridge or divide stakeholders. Are parent concerns reaching administrators? Do teachers have meaningful input into curricular decisions? Does your board have authentic connection with classroom realities? Do you have a pulse on what students are experiencing and feeling? In our tradition, the practice of machloket l'shem shamayim, disagreement for the sake of heaven, reminds us that productive tension can yield deeper understanding. When different perspectives emerge, resist the urge to smooth over differences. Instead, create structured dialogue that helps everyone understand underlying values and concerns. The Talmud tells us that both Hillel and Shammai's views were considered divrei Elohim Chaim, words of the living God, even when they disagreed. Similarly, being an effective leader entails honoring diverse perspectives while maintaining forward momentum, having the courage to make difficult decisions when necessary, but the humility to acknowledge that no single person holds all wisdom, and modeling the learning mindset we hope to instill in our students. Here are some ideas to consider, some of the hows potentially. Establish a cross-functional team. Create working groups that include representatives from different stakeholder groups. A curricular committee for a new initiative might include teachers, parents, students, and administrators, ensuring multiple perspectives that inform the decisions. Implement regular reflection cycles. Schedule time throughout the year to assess how well your actions align with your stated values and mission. This could take the form of surveys, town halls, or a structured reflection session. Invest in professional development. Ensure your faculty and staff have opportunities to deepen both their Judaic and pedagogical knowledge, because when teachers feel supported in their growth, they become powerful agents of alignment. Map your ecosystem. Visually represent the components of your school and how they interact. This exercise can often reveal unexpected gaps or redundancies and alignments in your structure. Celebrate. Jason Ablin in our session brought this up. Celebrate alignment successes. When components of your ecosystem successfully work together to achieve your meaningful results, publicly acknowledge and celebrate these moments. The work of alignment is never complete. Like the study of Torah itself, it is an ongoing process of discovery, interpretation, and application. But through intentional attention to the connections between the components of your school ecosystem, we create the conditions for transformative change. As we return to our schools and organizations, I encourage all of us to identify one area where greater alignment could unlock new possibilities. Begin there, not with sweeping reforms, but with thoughtful attention to how the pieces of our unique ecosystems might better work together. Remember the teaching from Pirkei Avot that Manette also referred to. Lo alecha hamalacha ligmor, velo ata ben chorim levatel mimena. You are not obligated to complete the work, but neither are you free to desist from it. Our daily efforts align the components of our schools' ecosystems and form part of a longer arc of Jewish education and continuity. As Manette said when she spoke this morning, may we have the courage to experiment and innovate. May all of our work be blessed with wisdom, patience, and joy that comes from seeing our students thrive in mission-driven and harmoniously aligned school communities, l'dor v'dor, from generation to generation.